What's up? First time doing a video like this. Trying to catch everybody up on where I've been at basically since Road Atlanta. I think this was the last video that was kind of like a vlog style. So this will be the first kind of update, mostly just talking video that I've done. Right now, as you can tell, I'm in Southern California, hanging out with grandparents' backyard. Absolutely beautiful here, sunny. It's just absolutely been glorious. The reason we're out here is right after Road Atlanta. My wife and I purchased a 2008 Dodge Sprinter 3500. Worked on it every single day after work full time, and ended up getting it to a stage where we could get out here basically and escape the cold. I think when we left it was like -14, and the first night we spent in Iowa was like -30. But so we've got some footage and stuff from the building of the van that I'll be uploading videos of coming up, as well as some basically just traveling videos since we'll be able to go around now. I uploaded a video at Grange the other day. I'll be trying to do kind of track tours like that. Probably throw in a little bit more driving and stuff, just depending on the event. And just while I have the ability to go to all these different tracks, I'll try to put out videos basically of just covering what the tracks are like, getting there and stuff like that, because it's not something you always get to see when you watch all these edits of just banger driving clips, and it's just like, damn, that place looks sick, but you have no idea what's the town like getting there and stuff. I know that doesn't really matter for a lot of you, but some people it does, and just figured it'd be something cool to do. So if you like that, give me some feedback on that. So we've got some traveling stuff coming up, yeah, all kinds of stuff. So basically, yeah, van life. Expect to see some videos of van related things and travel related things, just because that's what we're doing. One of the big reasons also we want the van is so that we can tow the G or whatever drift car with us while we are traveling around. So that way, when we're in different states, we can go to different car meets, we can go to different drift events, go check out different tracks, stuff like that. For our original departure in the van, we figured it's enough just trying to figure out how to live in a van, figure out how to park, where to park, how to get around city ordinances, things like that, without a trailer behind us at all times. So at first we did not bring the car with us. The car is with Brock over in Wisconsin. We're doing the Grid Life series just like last year. That was a ton of fun. Can't wait to be doing that. We've got some other events planned. Right now I'm trying to decide if I'm going to be able to do Super D. Financially it would cost about the same to go back, get my car fixed up, get it ready for Super D, come back, and then get back out there and get the car ready for Grid Life. It costs about the same and less headache to just get a car out here. I'm looking at some stock G35 sedans and stuff, so I'm trying to figure out a way to do that, and also trying to find a place to store it, how I can make it worthy of being at Super D, things like that. Otherwise I'll at least be there to hang out. I'm also going to be hanging out at the Jimmy Up Matsuri March 10th. Also later that day, or I don't know how we're figuring it all out, but the Drift Ministry Alliance, run by Rathina, she is putting on an event there at Adams, same day. I believe it's later in the day. I'm not positive, but I'll try to update that. Anyway, so 2 events in March. I've got some friends visiting in March. In April, we've got Formula D we're going to be hanging out at. If any of you guys are going to be there, I'd love to meet up. Speaking of hanging out, been hanging out with the Rice Gang lately. Good group of people that met at the Sedan Breakfast Club at the Pancake House. Ended up just kind of hitting it off, just good vibes right from the get-go. Good group of people for sure, and it's been a ton of fun. We've gone to some dinners and stuff, so it's really cool that I just come from a completely different area, not knowing anybody here, come out here, meet people through drifting, have people to hang out with, talk cars, and it's just like you're home again, just because drifting just kind of brings everyone together. It's probably been the coolest experience so far, is just every state, knowing somebody there who drifts, willing to let us park in their driveway or hang out with them or just help us on our journey somehow, or even just want to hang out and talk, and it means more to us than we can express. So that's been probably the coolest thing, is just meeting so many new people, different cars, different backgrounds, different just perspectives on everything. It's awesome, and we're only like a month and 2 months into it. I don't know, but yeah, it's just been awesome. So Shout out to Ricegang. Follow them on Instagram, ricegang.jp. Other stuff I've been working on while being out here is, besides finishing the van, I don't know if I covered this, so I'll say it now while I'm thinking about it. I can edit this back. But anyway, so we got the van to a livable point before we could come out here. It didn't have water at the time, it didn't have power at the time besides an inverter that was plugged in. It didn't have, the toilet vent wasn't hooked up and stuff, so we didn't really have a toilet. We didn't have a lot of stuff going. It just basically had a bed, but it was basically just a van that we could sleep in. And so we got it out here, ended up finishing up a lot of small projects, got everything fully functional, just got the solar finished, wired up. That's been proven, it's awesome. Everything's all good to go now, so I'm going to be able to dedicate a lot more time to making videos, go travel places, check out tracks, check out just cool stuff. So I'm excited for that and be able to share a lot of it with you guys. We have water, we have solar, we have a toilet, we've got full functioning van. We've been living out of it this whole time. It's been awesome. So when I wasn't working on the van or just kind of hanging out at the beach, cooking food, I was spending time working with new sponsors for the season. So there's some new partnerships that we've been working on, and I am very excited to announce soon. I'll be doing a video with one of them hopefully within the next week or so here while I'm out here in California. So look forward to that. Other than that, upcoming events for the G is, alright, so after Super D, that's mid-April, we're going to head back to Wisconsin. I'm basically going to be hanging out with Brock. He has a shop and my car's there. And I'm going to be going there, working on the car, getting all prepped, trying to make it look really good, and ready for hopefully debuting at Grid Life Midwest. We're also working with Factory 83 right now on a livery for the team. Super excited about that. We've got some teasers, we've got something good working right now, some base layers and everything, and we're just beyond excited to share that with you guys. And we're also finalizing the sponsors and stuff before we can wrap all that up. So we'll have that hopefully soon. I don't think we're going to drop any teasers, but we'll see. I think we're just going to go for a big debut. There's also potentially a demo. I don't know if I'm supposed to be getting hype about this, but there's a demo through Toge Factory. It sounds like it's like the week before Grid Life or so. And we're going to be driving that. So we'll probably actually debut our vinyl in the cars there if everyone's ready. So we've all got big things going on right now. You can follow Brock's 1.5 JZ build and swap with the Serial 9 CD999 kit. He's been uploading videos to his YouTube. Blake is being super secretive. He's actually _no on Instagram. He's kind of had some teasers if you look, but he's got a new look coming out and some other new exciting things for this season. So another thing that's been kind of bothering me is grip in the rear. I think this is going to be potentially the season I get a little more grippy in back. So we're running grippier tires now. All of us are making over 500 horse, and something I've been torn with is how to keep my kind of fitment with the G35 sedan kind of shape. I'm torn on how to do it. I've thought like doing Serial 9 overs. I've thought doing just metal flares and cutting out the doors and making it all work, because I want the rear doors to still open. I want it ideally out of metal. I don't want fiberglass. So we might be widening it some sort for this season so that we can fit a proper tire for the power and setups that our cars have. But we'll see how it all fits. If I can make the kind of tub out the rear, it would be sick to even go lower. We'll see what we can do, but ideally I want to take out the camber in the back. If we have to stay with the 225 in the rear, that's just fine. But it'd be interesting to try the car with like a 255 in back or something. I know I'm kind of giving up some of my roots and respect on that, because that's always what I've kind of preached, is that you don't need all that. But driving at Grid Life and driving at these 100-mile-an-hour speeds and doing all this crazy stuff, to have that grip in the rear, to be just more consistent and more capable to just go crazy, would just be a ton of fun. So I'm torn on it. I think if I do it, then that gives me all the more reason to make a street car, so I can just make something simple again, cambered wheels, stupid fitment, just pure style again. Now that the G's gotten pretty wild, I want to keep the G's still really wild, but kind of maybe give it a little bit more performance. I mean, I should just have an alignment and stuff. It's just it's going to make my driving so much better and put on a better show for everybody at events and stuff. And I'll be able to throw crazier entries and stuff. So it just makes sense to kind of go that route. Plus, to share the same tire size and wheel size and everything as my team, that'd be sick, because we could just stack 3-piece wheels and all of our tires and everything, and just kind of fit whatever look that we want. And I think that'd be kind of a sweet vibe. So I'll probably be doing that. We'll see how it all goes with timing and how we can pull it off. But I've got a lot of other body work to do to the car, kind of finish up what I've been trying to get for the last 2 years. So we'll see if we can get it there. But that's kind of the plan for the car. Also, shout out to Gary for these fresh kicks. Damn. Being in February, we will be in town or somewhere on the West Coast until after Super D. I think I gotta leave right after Super D to get back to work on my car. But between now and then, outside of March 10th and first week of March for some friends being in town, we're open. So if you guys have an event, if you want help at your shop and working on your cars, or if you want to just hang, grab food, whatever, hit me up. Just message me on Instagram or on YouTube here, just comment below, whatever. Like, let's get together. I want to see your scene, your crew, your cars. I want to meet all of you. So yeah, if you're anywhere near here, I mean, and ideally if you have a place for us to park our van. I know it sounds ridiculous. We don't need a hookup of any kind, just literally a place to park. Ideally that's flat, like street parking, driveway, whatever. If overnight, if it's just grabbing food or something, if you know of a place we can park, if it's like far away, just so it's overnight, that'd be rad. But yeah, I want to meet you guys, so let me know what's going on. Any meets, any shows, drift events, whatever, let me know. I want to go. It'll be a ton of fun. I want to hang with you guys, and yeah, let me know what's going down. Other than that, any questions with future videos, any questions with the van, any questions with traveling, any of that, comment below. I'll have a video coming out soon for the van. I've been working on it this whole time. I've been trying to figure out how to do a video to like transition from all my drifting stuff to all of a sudden just showing van stuff. So hopefully this video answers some of those questions, and if you guys see this before you start seeing the van stuff. So I think the first video I'm going to release is basically just when we just got the van, kind of going through some of that stuff and the initial building of it. As we got closer to leaving, I didn't film as much because we just didn't have the time. It takes a lot of time to film and set things up. Too hot where my camera was, so you're here in the shade now. Anyway, so finishing up the van, it was too cold. Didn't have a real opportunity to film anything because the camera would get too cold. So I've got a lot of pictures and stuff towards the end of the build. But again, we were just in a rush to get out here and get out of the cold before it got too bad and our lease ending and everything else. So I'll have a video coming out of that first. Then, because of Iowa, my batteries died in the camera because it was -30, and I am dumb and left them in the van. So we had to get new batteries when we got out here. So basically, a lot of the traveling out here, we just have pictures of. If you follow us on Instagram, we made like just a van page to keep it separate of my car stuff. But with the YouTube, I'm going to try to just kind of do playlist, just to kind of keep it separate. Otherwise, I'll just try to mesh it all together, but try to keep enough drift-related things. But on Instagram, for most of just the van traveling and I guess drift traveling related things, that'll be the Drifting Drifters. I'll put like a link or something here. But it's about it for what's coming up. So I'll try to keep things current and related with what you guys want to see. So again, I hate saying it, but comment below anything you guys want to see, and if you guys want to meet up, hopefully see you soon.